Hi, kia ora team. My name's Jane Watson. I'm a Silver Fern member, so I'm playing the Silver Ferns. I'm also a former primary school teacher. So today we're going to be doing a few science experiments. So we'll just wait for a few more people to come on and then we'll get started. Hi everyone. Hi, so I'm Jane Watson. I play for the Silver Ferns, so I play netball for the Silver Ferns. I am also a former primary school teacher, and today we're going to be doing a science experiment and making a catapult. So this is awesome for you parents or caregivers out there to do with your children at home. Just a fun week, a couple of wee activities for you to do. Hi. Make sure also if you've got any questions during this time, just pop them up and I'll do my best to keep an eye on the screen and answer those for you. Okay, so we might get started. So our first experiment we're going to do is, it's called a Moo-ving Milk experiment. So what you're going to need is you're going to need firstly some milk. You'll need a paper plate or something similar. It doesn't have to be a paper plate, but it also could be a bit smaller than this. This is just what I have at home. You'll also need some food colouring and something to either drip it out with, so you may even just pour it. But you might also like to use a pipette or a straw as well, but we can go through that when we get to it. You'll also need a cotton bud and some washing detergent for the dishes. Hi everyone who just joined. I'm Jane Watson. I play netball for the Silver Ferns and I'm a former primary teacher, and today we're going to be making a catapult and doing a science experiment. Right, let's get started with our first science experiment. We grab our milk and we just pour this into our paper plate, just so it covers the bottom of it nice and evenly, like so. Hi everyone, if you just joined, my name's Jane Watson. I play netball for the Silver Ferns. I'm also a former primary teacher. So today we're doing a science experiment called Moo-ving Milk, and we're going to make a catapult. So I've just poured my milk into this paper plate here. Now, if you're not happy with it, you can definitely do another one. It's super easy. So what we do now is we get one of our food colours. So I've got 4 with me. Now you can use a straw if you want to drop the food colouring into the milk with. You just hold it in, put the thumb over it and drop it out. I'm just going to use it. I've got one of these at home, a pipette. So I'm going to put this in here, get a little bit out. And what we're going to do is we're just going to drop 1, maybe 3 drops, a few drops just to get a good bit of colour in the centre of our milk, so the centre of the plate. Now, what we do with the other colours, we pretty much put them right next to each other. So we want them all in the middle of the plate. Hi, if you just joined. I'm Jane. I am a netball player. I play for the Silver Ferns. I'm also a primary school or former primary school teacher. And at the moment, we're just putting 3 or 4 drops of our food colouring into a plate of milk. We're doing a science experiment called Moo-ving Milk. So I've got my red, I've got my green. Put those away. I'm sitting at my kitchen bench because the sink's right here, and it's super handy for washing out my wee pipette, so we don't get the colours all mixed. Okay, here we go. I've got my yellow. Here we are. All right. Like I said earlier, if you want, oh, sorry, I'll move the plate forward. Here we go. I'll tip it just a little bit. Okay. Oh, that might not work. There we go. Can we see it? Is that better? Okay, so I've got my 3 colours. Now I'm going to do one more. I've got my blue. And what we do with the blue is exactly the same. We just get our straw or our pipette and we just get a little bit out. And it's about 3 or 4 drops. So like I said earlier, if you're not happy with the first one, how it turned out, because the colors do change every time you do it, you can definitely do another one, change the colors. You might want to spread them around the plate next time. We'll just have a go. Alrighty, so I've got my 4 colors, as you can see. I'll move it a little bit more. Okay, now we get our cotton bud. Just a normal cotton bud. All you need to do is just hold it in the middle and see what happens. Okay, so you can kind of see, I'll bring this a little bit closer. Kind of see not too much happens. It just separates a little bit. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is with your detergent and another, or the other end, or another cotton bud, you get your dishwashing liquid. This is another reason why I'm sitting next to the sink. And you just pretty much just pour it on the end of the cotton bud. So I'm just gonna cover this in dishwashing liquid. Okay, now I'm gonna get this phone so you guys can see a little bit more what's going on. Okay, so I put this in the middle and I just hold it down. And it makes some really cool colors. It just disappears, it just goes away, and it looks so cool. You could even change it and put it over here. It's such a simple experiment, but it's very cool for kids to see, and they can make all the colors change. They can come over here. Yeah, so there we go. Now, like I said earlier, honestly, if you want to the colors are going to mix up, and that's all right. And if you just keep swirling them like kids probably will, it's going to turn into like a grey, not very nice color, but that's all right. Put it away, do another one, and it's so simple. All you need, like I said, was the milk. You need 4 drops of each color. If you've only got 1 or 2, or not 1, but if you've got 2 or 3 colors, that will still work. So it's definitely great. Honestly, go and make it. I hope you do. It'll be awesome. And yeah, change the positions. You might put the dots around the outside instead of putting them in the middle, or yeah, mix up different colors in different ways. Okay, so that's our first one. This is our moving milk. So I hope you enjoyed it. Now our second one, I'm just gonna put this aside. So what we're gonna do now is, you guys can do that later or now, but now we're gonna go on to making a catapult. Very different things, but still very fun. Alright, so all you need for a catapult is, hi, if you've just joined, I'm Jane Watson. I play netball for the Silver Ferns, and I'm a former primary teacher, and we just did an experiment. If you go and rewatch this video after, you'll find out how to do moving milk. It's pretty cool, really simple, but awesome for kids to see, so definitely go and have a look later on. Now we're going to build a catapult. Again, very simple. All you need are, how many have we got here? 6 or 7 popsicle sticks. But if you don't have these, don't worry, it's all right. You can use some sturdy sticks from outside. They'll just work pretty much exactly the same. I've also got a plastic spoon here. This is going to be my launcher. So you'll see as we put it together, if you don't have a plastic spoon, there'll be another way that you can make it. Don't forget some rubber bands. I think you need about 4, but I've got 5 here just in case. These are quite big ones. It doesn't really matter on the size as long as they go around. All right, so here we go. We've got, first up, we grab 5 of our popsicle sticks. Okay, don't forget we're making a catapult, so this can be so fun for the kids. They might want to do it to play games. They may even they might want to do it for measuring. They might want to do it for points. So as you can see, I've just put these together, and now I'm just wrapping the rubber band around like so. Making sure they're all together. Now I do the other end. So we just wrap this other end up. Okay, just like so. Okay, like I said, if you don't have popsicle sticks, just go and grab some sticks, or I don't know, you guys might be more creative than I am. You might know of something. Okay, so there's our first step. Popsicle sticks tied at each end. Okay, secondly, right, instead of using the stick, I'm going to put it aside and use my spoon. So what we need now is I'm going to now get a rubber band and tie these together. Okay. You guys should have a go. If not, definitely have a go with the milk one. Kids will love it. They'll love the colours. Okay, here we go. Nice and tight so it won't come apart. Now, if you don't have a spoon and you've just got popsicle sticks or sticks, what you can do is grab a milk cap. So just like this one. Get a milk bottle cap, glue it to the top of the stick, and that can be your launcher. Okay? So quite easy. The best glue would probably be a hot glue gun, but if you don't, I'm sure another glue will work. Okay, so put that back. Right, step 1, done. Step 2, you've got our launcher and we're ready to go. Okay, make these nice and tight. Now what we need to do, we need to put this in the middle. Oh, it's a bit tricky, it's very tight. Push this nice and all the way in the middle. And then now what we need to do is actually tie these all together so they stay as one. Okay, so we pretty much do kind of like any way you can really. You try and secure them all together. You could have a challenge as a family if you're making this, and everybody can make one, or you can make one for the whole family. And you can choose different things you might want to catapult. For example, you might want to catapult like a ping pong ball, or it could just be like a paper clip, anything like that. Okay, so it's not the prettiest. Hi everyone, if you've just joined, we're just making a catapult. So it doesn't have to look that great, but this is my catapult. So step 1 was this middle bar here. Joining all those together as our base, and then our second one is our catapult and the lever. Okay, making sure we tie them nice and tight. And then our third one, we join them all together. We split the levers, put this in nice and tight, and connected it with our rubber band. And here we have our catapult. So, like I said, if you don't have a plastic spoon or want to use a different launcher, grab one of these or a stick and glue on a milk bottle top. Simple, just like that, and that can be your launcher. All right, here we go. We're gonna try it out now. Now, I'm not gonna make any promises. I'm not very good at this, not very good at launching them. So, another couple of things I have here are some cups. So you might wanna put the cups down the bench or on the ground, and you may even wanna put points on them. So if you get it in this cup, it's 5 points. If you get it in this cup, it's 10 points, okay? So you can do so many different things with it. Or you can just launch it. Right, I've got 2 things here. I've got a ping pong ball and I've got a big paper clip. Okay, so here goes. If I hit myself, who knows? I'm just thinking too, if you have a bigger spoon, it might actually go further. So you should definitely experiment. So holding down with this finger really hard and pulling back with this here with the ball. Let's see how it goes. Okay, it worked. Not saying how good it worked, but it definitely did. I reckon the more force you use, it'll definitely go a lot further. Okay, here's my paper clip. I'm gonna hold it down with my spoon and let's see. Oh, I'm a little bit scared. Okay, just maybe keep your head back so you don't hit yourself. Okay. Oh, okay. that is perfect, I reckon. You can definitely do your own modifications, I'm sure, but have fun with it. Make sure, yeah, I reckon have a game, measure it. You could even measure what goes the furthest, say something lighter or something heavier, but also, yeah, just have fun. Use the points. My cat's now playing with the ping pong ball, so he's having fun. So go back, have a look at the video. Make sure that if you see that Moo-ving Milk one, it's super easy. You don't need many things at all, but the kids will love how the colors just run apart. Some even mix together, so it's really awesome. And then the Catapult again is super easy. You don't need many things at all, and you can definitely use sticks if you need to. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope you have an amazing day and definitely try these experiments. See you later. Thanks for joining me. Bye.